special. So we can honor our special price, and these are the coolest. Wait till you see these amazing card dies. We have your choice here. So you're gonna either choose the Ferris wheel, or we have the holiday hearth for you to choose from. Now these will be $42.95. This day only price at $10 less. And I wanna say, yeah, this day only, these have been a #1 customer pick, and when you see these dies, that is what Anna's so well known for. Look at the size of them, look at the intricacy of them, and look at the magical, beautiful creation that they are gonna create over and over, and it's always such a pleasure and an honor to welcome our very own Anna Griffin, who've had just such a fantastic day. And Anna, we are promising we're gonna keep that going. We have so many fabulous specials in this hour, so good to see you.
Good to see you too, Lynn. Yes, you and I have some really incredible things, brand new things just for this hour. And we're kicking it off with something that when we think about the dies that we make these incredible sets that do something. That's what I like to call them. So we have a choice of 2 different easel die sets. So the Holiday Hearth, it's going to create an entire 3-dimensional easel card and decorating a mantle that has a very special pop-out feature that I'm going to show you in just a sec. And then we have the incredible Ferris wheel dies that also creates an easel with the chair surround. You can make it all spin. And what's so neat about both of these, Lynn, is that, so this is how the hearth works, all right? So you see how the easel die always pushes up and back and then connects in the back of the card. Well, this now has a 3D pop-out feature for the mantle, and as long as you assemble it in such a way so that it pushes the mantle up, you can decorate the top. Now, we did give you dies for the stockings and for the fire and for the candles and the garland. Now, the Ferris wheel has the same similar fun, extravagant set, and what you're going to be able to do is to let that Ferris wheel stand very easily and connect with all those beautiful spokes and the designs in the die set, and even add a brad to the face of the Ferris wheel and allow it to spin. So lots and lots of fun. We take interactive cards to a whole new level. And what's so pretty about these die sets is that the way in which you can work with them. So not only did we design it in a way that you would use your Empress machine or any of the large plate systems that you have to create, we're going to do a Hearth Easel first. And so what happens is that when you're die cutting, you're going to cut the base out first, and it's going to have a tab, and that tab is something we don't have to go and measure or score anything. We actually give you the shadow layer as well, and this just gets matched up evenly along the base of the card. Now, the easel itself is formed in this way, and this background layer is scored at the bottom to create the base of the fireplace, and so you see how it sits nice and evenly. Now, this is where it's really fun to create the top of the mantle, and so I have double-sided adhesive at the top, but I want to go ahead and make sure that I'm lining up the little tick marks of the molding, all right, across the back of the shadow layer. Now, everything moves freely right here, so you see how we want to create the 3-dimensional molding, and then we want to connect this to the bottom. Now, you can connect it 2 different ways. I'm going to do it with it folded backwards so that you can actually see how this is going to push the mantle. So when we push this up and back, right, you see how the mantle comes to life. And now we have beautiful dies that you can use to decorate it with your double-sided adhesive. You can go in and create a fire for your warmth of the room. You can create a stopper at the bottom of the card. You can even hang the stockings from that garland. And for me, I'm going to go off and really decorate that top of the room and the mantle as well. So that's what's really fun about that. The Ferris wheel works in a very similar way. So that as you're putting all of this together, you see how we've given you the little cars that you would ride on the Ferris wheel. You work the same way with the double-sided cardstock and the tab. And so very quickly, I'll just show you how that same shadow layer goes right here. There's, like I said, there's no measuring, there's no figuring it out, because the die set is engineered to do all that work for you and create exactly this. So you can let this stand up at attention. You can coordinate your colors to go with your summer fun time. If you want a pink and green Ferris wheel, you've got one. Go back and give yourself the overlay of the little cars in a different color just for contrast, and then create that bottom layer so that it stands at attention. So you just have to add a little sentiment. Maybe you want to say to a friend that, you know, congratulations, I think this is a really great happy birthday card. If you want it to spin, don't put anything in the way in the middle like I just did, but you can just decorate and create such a really special card. This is the one that people keep. This is the kind of card that, you know, especially in the summertime, we're thinking about, wow, how do I create something completely different? Well, the Ferris wheel easel and the holiday hearth are going to be sure favorites this holiday season.
I need to update everyone real quickly here, Anna, because we are very, very busy. Needless to say, I know the last Ferris wheel die that you did completely sold out. So I'm not surprised now. Over 900, close to 1,000 have been selected. And here's what's happening. People are taking advantage, first off, at this day only price, naturally. So we can, this price is good up until midnight tonight or until sellout at this point. Getting one of each. And we don't do a lot of repeats, certainly not on a big special. This is our Merry Crafting Day, 24 hours here at HSN. So 5 flex payments when you shop using any major credit card or however you're set up with us, you can go ahead and break your payments up over the next 5 months. And also keep in mind, you're only paying $5. Maybe you ordered the Today Special last night at midnight or something earlier with Bobby. You spent the $5 shipping and handling. All your other crafts that you add into your cart are going to be, you know, free shipping and handling after that. So not surprised. And again, just going back, Anna, you mentioned the Empress machine. We do have that available. And I know we always get questions when you're doing your demos. As we look at over to the side, people will say, well, what about the cardstock? Is that available? We do. We have a beautiful fancy foil cardstock that is going to go back beautifully with this. It's actually going to be coming up next, but we're also showcasing that item number. And then there's the Empress. I want to say it's $50 off today for our big crafting event. So going back, Anna, these are the dies, very intricate, but you just showed us how simple and easy. I mean, this, when you said creating that warmth, I mean, that card that you've created that we have here on display, there's nothing, I don't think, more inviting than a beautiful holiday mantle and a fireplace. And you've been able to create that so perfectly in this die.
Right, and so if you're using your Empress machine, you need the large plate system to accompany the Empress machine, because our easel dies are a full 11 inches, 12 inches in length, so we have to have that larger plate system. Let me just show you some of the ways that we have created those mantles with different types of paper. So here we've got a wood grain paper. This is from that holiday hearth cardstock that's coming up. I think what's really fun about this is that this looks like it would belong in my house. All the mantles are painted white, and I love how we've used the decorations to create that very realistic scene. The same thing, you know, we've got Santa coming out of the chimney here, and we pop that little mantle forward, and it does look like this is just perfect for the holidays. But if you're thinking about how to do the best card for Dad on his birthday, a Ferris wheel is something a lot of fun to create. It's definitely along the lines of, we have done birdhouses and hot air balloons, and we have done some of the most beautiful things. The Ferris wheel was the logical next step, and this is something that I would say would make a great anniversary card, a great way to say you're thinking of someone, just because, you know, you can say just about anything on one of these Ferris wheels, and you know that someone is saying, oh, this is perfect, you are perfect, and how much fun it is to work with all of this. So we are just innovating one die set at a time around here, and I really want to show you this little brick cardstock is coming up, and I think that that's where, when I think about creating a pop-up easel card, I really wanted something with a realistic paper. And so that's where we've got red brick, we've got brick with mortar coming up, and then you see the fluted columns on the side of the mantle. Everything pops forward, and you can decorate it till your heart's content. So if you've got, I know Christmas traditions look very different in different homes. And so here, we've got this gorgeous little French mantle with a little chair and all the things. So I just want to inspire people as you're looking at these to think of this, these are the exact same die sets using completely different papers. I would definitely put the little stopper back here so that it would stand completely up. But you see how adorable that is. A log cabin or a French chateau, they're both going to work perfectly for you this season. So here we go. We have more Ferris wheels. They turn, and they're just delightful. There's a little brad in the center of that star, and it's holding it all completely together. So you just want to make that little kickstand at the bottom. The die set works perfectly to do that. We give you a little bottom stopper as the layered die, and you want to put a 3D sticker at the bottom, and you've got a really extraordinary card.
And I just want to get a double, just if we could, Angela, how many, I know at this day only price, because if any of these remain at midnight tonight, they go back up to $42.95, which is still outstanding. But if you want that holiday hearth, I have, okay, that has been our most popular at this point. And then, of course, we now just only a little bit more left in the Ferris wheel at this point, but they're both pretty much even. And so I want to say thank you, and we'll keep you updated. A couple of other things we want to mention, because all of you went crazy for our craft secret sale last month. We brought it back again for one day only. And I know many things in Anna's has already sold out, so all you need to do is get these phenomenal deals, is to spot the secret phrase, craft happy. Everything you need to get crafty with, get an additional 50% off select craft clearances, plus all items. All these items are also eligible for our promo to ship your entire craft for only $5. So simply go to hsn.com, then type the phrase craft happy into the search bar, and you will reveal all of your crafting goodies, everything that you need. It's quick.